Hello guys, this is the start of my videos for making my Greg from Over the Garden Wall videos. So I bought this teapot off eBay because Greg wears, this is Greg there. He's the character. When I watched Over the Garden Wall, I really liked him. He was my favourite character, although I really liked all the characters. But yeah, so I bought this because he wears a teapot on his head. So I bought a toy teapot, a Disney one from eBay. So what I did was I just went to the garage and used a little handsaw and just sawed it. And it took a little while to do, but when I was doing it, I was thinking it was like, it took me a while to start the cut, but then once I got the cut, then I went like that way all the way through, and that was quicker, a lot quicker. But it took a while. Anyways, so now that I've cut that bit off, now I haven't even tried on my head yet, but now hopefully it fits on my head like it should, otherwise I'll have to trim it. Okay, there's me. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. It's pretty much a perfect fit. How did that happen? Isn't that cool? It fits on my head. Yeah! Without, I just have to maybe sand it down a little bit. It fits, I think. Cool. So that's the first bit of the video. I'm gonna spray paint and stuff later. But yeah, cool. Okay, so now I just spray painted the teapot, the kettle thing. So just using some of this paint that I got from Spotlight. Classic gloss enamel silver stuff. And it was really fun actually. So I'm just gonna do the last little bit. Pretty happy how it turned out. It looks really cool. Hello. Wait. Okay, so here I am drawing the pattern for my frog for Greg's cosplay. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll be putting it off till the very last minute. Today's Thursday and Supanova's on the weekend, and I'm kind of busy on the next few days, so I'm just going to do it tonight. I went to Spotlight, bought some material, and now I've got some of this cardboard paper. I'm drawing out the frog. I'll show you what he's supposed to look like. He's supposed to look like that guy. So I'm drawing a pattern. I have no idea how to make this. I barely use my sewing machine, but yeah. So I'm gonna get some green material, cut out that, and then get some darker green material and stick it on, somehow get it onto that. Maybe do the mouth as well. I've bought some of those plastic eye kind of things that I can maybe glue onto there. And I'm not sure what to do with the arms and legs. Maybe I'm just gonna make these little ones and just kind of sew it on. I think I'll just do that. Cool, that's it. So now I laid the pattern that I cut out onto this cool fleecy material. It's I think polar fleece or something like that. And then I use this pen that I found in the sewing room. I think it can draw on what do you call it, fabric? Cool, so handy. And then I'm gonna cut that, and then I'm gonna cut around this, leaving some edge so I can like sew on it. Yep. So I've traced around it. There it is. It's all coming together. It's funny, like I spent weeks and weeks not wanting to start, but once I start, it's easier. Like once you start doing it, it's a lot better than just kind of thinking about it. Just something I've noted. So now I've cut that out, and now I'm going to lay it on top of this darker material that I've got, and I'm just going to cut exactly the same on the back. Yep. Okay, so now I've cut the material for the legs so they're longer than the arms, and I was looking at this frog that someone made on DeviantArt by, who's this by? Donut Typhoon. And look, the legs are quite long. I think that looks kind of cool. I don't think mine's gonna look like that, but it looks pretty cool. Awesome, huh? Okay, so I cut out some from the green material, like for his lips. I think it looks pretty cool actually. So I cut out some bits for his face and his thing, the triangle. I don't know how I'm going to attach them, but I'll work out something. And this is what I cut out, and this is what's left, and I thought it looks kind of natural, so I could just cut along there and just have it like very randomly kind of. I reckon that looks kind of cool. Okay, so now I've cut out all the bits. So now basically, although I might trim that a little bit, give it a bit more spikes. But yeah, so now I'm going to take the plunge and actually sew these bits onto him. Yep, and go from there. Okay, so I've finished sewing all the green bits onto that. That was fun. And now I'm starting to do the hands and feet. So now I'm flipping it inside out. Wow, it's cool. It's coming out. It's inside out, and I have made a hand. It looks pretty cool actually. I don't think I will stuff it. It actually looks kind of cool just like that, I think. I don't think I need to stuff it. So stuff it. So I finished sewing all the hands and feet. I'm quite proud of them actually. They look kind of cool. And so now I've got to attach them somehow to the main body. So I'll probably just cut like a hole there, slip it through, and then sew it. That's the plan. Okay, so I cut 2 slits here, and then I just poked it through there. So now I'm just gonna sew, and technically I should use green thread, but can't be bothered. Okay, so it's the night before the convention, Friday night. I'm listening to Over the Garden Wall on my laptop, and also I've decided for the eyes of the frog, I'm gonna cut out. This is paper. I'm gonna cut out a white piece of material and a black piece of material, and that'll be the eyes, and I'm gonna sew it on. Yep, that's my plan. I've got some black material. That's a white material, and some black material from I bought it for something else, but didn't use it, so I have some material at home which came in handy. Perfect. Alright, catch you guys later. Okay, so now the eyes are sewn on, so I've just sewn that on, and the leg. My sister came in, she wanted to help, and so she sewed that part, and she did the eye there. So now the front of him's there. What else? The back of him is around here somewhere. That's the back. So I just need to attach the front to the back, and then flip him inside out somehow, and stuff him, and then sew him up. Not sure how it's going to happen, but I'm going to have to do it. Catch you guys later. Okay, so I've put safety pins. I remember when I was doing Lumpy Space Princess and sewing it, safety pins kind of helped keep everything together as I was sewing around. So I've done it again this time. Okay, so I flipped him inside out. I was going to video it, but my sister wanted to see him be flipped out, so I did that already. And we stuffed him with some other stuff that I bought. Hobby Fill, which I got from Spotlight. It was so much fun, I swear. Flipping him inside out was really cool. So I got some other stuff, stuffed him up. His bottom is still open. I'm going to probably hand sew that closed. Right now I'm just going to trim some loose threads and stuff. And then I'm going to take a photo with him in front of the sewing machine. Okay, just finishing off the cosplay now. I have these shoes, these black leather shoes that I've got on. These socks. Which socks did I get? These ones. I think they're like footy socks or something. What are they? I don't know what you call them. But I got them in a sports store. They're long, which is good. It's cool how things just kind of worked out. So I found those in Rebel Sports. So what I do was, I have these green overalls that I found at this shop that sells like retro stuff. So I just spotted that, bought that. They're just like normal. And so I have footy socks, and then I tuck this underneath, and this part overlaps. Kind of looks like that. And then I've got this shirt that's got a Peter Pan collar that I got from a uniform store. Just hold on. It's actually a girl shirt, but it's very hard. I couldn't find any guy shirts with Peter Pan collars. And then I've got this piece of ribbon. Just got it from like a $2 shop. And I'm just going to put it around my neck and just do a normal, just tie it, not even a knot. Yeah, so I've just like tied it. It's not even a knot, just tied it like that. I figured Greg would just do it something like that. And then I've got my wig, which I've had before from doing the Les Mis cosplay. So that's on now. Got the wig on. Okay. Then I've got this bag that I borrowed off my sister. So the bag is on. Actually, I'm going to put it on the other shoulder because I noticed that Greg wears it on the other shoulder. Although in the mirror it's backwards. So the bag is on. Then I've got the thing that I made. This thing. So that's on now. Got that. Got my bag. Got my shoes. That should stay on. And Jason Thunderburger, which I just made just then. Cool, so that's it. So that's Greg from Over the Garden Wall, which is an awesome cartoon. And yeah, I can't wait to go to Supanova dressed up as Greg. I'll catch you guys later.